We're talking about Sinners. Sinners is a movie by Ryan Coogler. It came out this year. I feel like it's taking the world, and by the world I mean the USA, the USA by storm, as it should. It's a very, very well-made movie, and it's a very interesting one. It's 2 hours and 17 minutes, but like you do not feel all 2 hours and 17 minutes of it. But yeah, I'm going to talk about Sinners. I watched it one time. However, it's been like calling me like a freaking siren to watch it again, and I do want to watch it again. I just like I can't find the time to do it. I loved it. It was really good. I don't even know what I want to talk about. Like, I don't even know why. It's just gonna be like random. Like, okay, this was like a big turn off, like before I actually watched the movie. But I don't like movies where they use one actor to play twins or like to play duplicates of someone. Like, I just feel like it's usually cheaply made, and like I don't like it. Like, I just don't like it. But it was so good in this movie where it's like I literally did not even realize that Michael B. Jordan was one person playing two people. Michael B. Jordan plays twins, Smoke and Stack, the Smoke Stack twins. And they're similar, obviously, but they're very different at the same time. Smoke is the very more serious, melancholy one who's like about his business, about his money. Stack is the more carefree, easygoing one who kind of is also about his money, but like also wants like a good time. Yeah, but at the end of the day, they're like twins for real. And the thing about me is like I'm a very sentimental person. Like, family is like very important to me, so I really appreciate the relationship between the two brothers. Like, they loved each other so much, and I feel like in media it's very easy to see kind of like twins especially, but like even just siblings in general or family, to have so much like fighting between them, and you're just like, you get to the point where you're like, are you guys even related for real, or like do you guys even like each other type of thing? Because like they're fighting, there's so much conflict. And I know like I know every family is different in real life. Like, you can have like family who's like super close-knit, and then you have family that's not. But I really, really, really like to see the close-knit ones where it's like family is actually family. Like, family is like even stronger than just family. Like, there's like an actual spiritual soulful bond there, and Smoke and Stack were definitely that. They had their little petty arguments and like their banter, but like there was no doubt like they loved each other, they had each other's back. Like that bond was like super powerful. So like, love the aspects of the brothers. If I had to pick a favorite, it would be Smoke. Which is funny because like, as you can see, like I'm a very much like, I feel like I align more with Stack. Like, I'm more easygoing as a person, but like I don't know, something about Smoke like really like tugs at my heartstrings. Like, I just love characters that are like serious, but like they have a heart of gold, you know? And Smoke was very much that. Like, he was a very like brutal kind of like all about that action kind of guy, but there were so many moments in the movie where like you can see that like he actually cared so much about his people, his brothers, his lover, like just everything, being kind to one another. Okay, I just want to talk about like the stuff that I liked. Smoke and Annie's relationship was just so good to me. Like, that's actually like, I feel like that's like the warmest part. I mean, of course Smoke and Stack is like something else, but you know, brotherly love, actually the love of a sibling is very close to like romantic love. I know people are gonna be like, what the heck are you talking about? But like, there's something to be said about sibling love, you know? Like, there's something about sibling love that like really makes a difference, because I don't even know what it is. I need to like kind of reflect back on it, because I have a brother myself, and so like there's something different about it. Between those two relationships, those are like the two that made me feel the warmest. However, I think if I had to pick, I think Annie and Smoke's relationship was the one that left me feeling the warmest, and the one that left me feeling like the most, like left my heart feeling the most full. I am one of those people who did not realize that Annie was the love interest at the beginning, like when she was first introduced. Now, I didn't think she was the aunt. Like, I know people are like really disrespecting Annie and being like, I thought that was his mother, or I thought that was his aunt. I didn't think so. Honestly, I thought like big sister, like not even big sister, like just sister or like family friend. Like, that's what it was giving to me. Like, in my head when I first watched it, I was like, oh, like the gravesite is like either the mom or like another sibling or something like that, or there's just like someone, but like I didn't assume it was like a baby. And then I thought Annie was like either like in the family, like a sister, or like a very close family friend, because like the way they were kind of like talking to each other was like very familial. Familial, is that how you say it? Like very like family, right? Like how you would talk to like your sister. And then like they did what they did, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, oh, like this isn't, oh, okay, this is like something completely different. But I was down for it. I was down for it as soon as it happened. Like I was like, oh, okay. And then my brain automatically switched. But like never once I thought that was like the aunt or the mother. I was like, what? When I found out people thought that was his mom, I was just like, you guys are sick. Like you guys are weird and a little bit dumb. Like in what context is that the mother? The mother, the way they're talking, you think that's how you would talk to his mother? Or his auntie? Like sister. Like granted, it's my theory, but sister makes sense at least, right? Because like that's the type of banter they were giving each other. But like mother?
You want to talk about mother?
That doesn't make enough sense to me. So I was just like, you guys are weird.
Yeah. Weird.
You guys are weird. Their relationship was like the best, and I think as soon as they decided to kind of like rekindle things and everything, it was just up from there. It was just up from there. Their whole relationship was so good. Him having her back and her having his back, and like everyone's bringing it up, but the fact that like she said something and she's the first one who brought everything up, and he didn't doubt her once. And like even though he's like very skeptical, like, you know, he's more like a down-to-earth type of person, he's not really like a spiritual person like that, is what he claims. He never doubted her once. He never like talked back to her once. He took everything she said to consideration. And honestly, that goes for all of them. They all kind of like trusted Annie, and I really appreciate that. You're gonna have to take my word for it, right? But like you can see it. Like you just look it up. Just like look up experiences. Like it's tough being a black, dark-skinned black lady, right? Because people tend to like undermine us or like not really take what we say for consideration or kind of like stereotype us. Like I know everyone gets stereotyped, but we get stereotyped in a way where it's like you're not just black. You get all the bad stereotypes of being black, but you also get all the stereotypes of being like a woman, bad stereotypes of being a woman, and all together it's just that like that disdain and that distrust. And I'm not gonna say like I let that influence me all the time, but it's still there. Like, you know, it's still there. So to see this dark-skinned black lady be like respected and everything she says be considered and never once questioned, and she's just such a positive role model and like a positive outlook for everything. Just the way they treated her in the movie was just like chef's kiss. Mwah. Mwah. We love it. Oh, and then like the end, of course, her looking all beautiful in her white dress and her white little flowers in her hair with her baby, and then Smoke being able to join her. It goes back to the whole family thing. Like family is just so important. Whenever they can like display like good examples of family, it's like really good. So yeah, it was a beautiful scene. We love that. And then, I think it's also why I like Smokey a lot as well, because like I said, like he's just such a serious character, right? But he has such a heart of gold, and he has such a soft spot for family, and he has such a soft spot for Annie. And it's just like, I love that stuff. I love lover boys who you look at and you're like, oh, you're not a lover boy, like you're just like a tough guy. But like, no, he loves his girl and that's it. Like he just loves his girl. So cute. I told you guys I love Delta Slim. Like I just like characters like that who are like very comic relief first, but also like have so much seriousness in their character. His story about his friend getting lynched was like crazy to me, because it's just like these horror stories that you wish weren't true, but like you're like, oh, it's just a movie. Like a lot of times you can be like, oh, it's just a horror movie, like it's a movie, like it's not actually happening. But these are like things that actually happen to people. Like, oh, he made money like in a rightful way, like he made that money fair and square, but because it was too much money, people lynched him, like in public on the street. And it's his money, like he made that fair and square. Even if it wasn't his money, like to be lynched as a punishment is crazy, but it was his money, like he made fair and square. And again, it's like, oh, it's just a movie, like yeah, this is a horrible thing, but like I at least know that it was a movie. But no, like these things happen to people in real life, to black people in real life, and it's just, I just like his character so much. What is it we supposed to be doing? I love him so much. He's great. The way he kind of like took over as Sammy's like protector in a way, like kind of like he's truly Unc. There were so many examples of like him protecting Sammy because he saw the gift in Sammy. And like I appreciate that too. Like the whole, I didn't know if he had to be sacrificed, so I was like, dang, he gotta be sacrificed like that? He was getting torn limb to limb. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. His death was like crazy brutal, and I was just like, oof, like that actually sucks. And I'm trying to find a reason in it, because like this is like the type of movie where I feel like every detail is there for a reason. So I'm like, dang, like did he really have to go like that? Like I get the whole sacrifice part, to give them time to escape and everything, but like dang, just like that, like someone tell me in the comments like why he had to go like that, because that's crazy. Like he got torn apart, literally, skin ripped off, literally. But yeah, we love Delta Slim in this house. Oh, another part that I loved is in the beginning. This is like literally the beginning of the movie. and the Native Americans. I know it's like a specific tribe. Let me put some respect on their name. Choctaw? The Choctaw Native Americans were like doing their vampire hunting and almost got Remick, except the racist, the KKK Klansmen did not want to like heed their warning and their words, and they let their race and their prejudice kind of get in the way of the fact that people are telling them good things and like truthful things and like trying to protect them and protect the world as a whole. And I guess to show you that people really lead with their racism and their prejudices, and like if you had just taken a second to listen to the people and not look at their skin color, then maybe you would still be here. Now granted, you'd be here as a Klansman, and we don't really want that, but you would still be here. And so that's just like a lesson to everyone, to not be led by your prejudices, because like you would still be here. And then the Choctaw, they said, listen, the sun is going down and I see that this vampire is not here. I know he's in your house. I've been having... It's above me now. It's above me now. Like that's literally what they said, and I love them for it, because yeah, we're minding our business at this point. You love if you're racism, you're gonna live with that or not. Love that scene. I will say I was duped by Remick. I thought Remick was like, I didn't catch on to the fact that he was Irish.
What?
Which is like completely my fault. He literally sang an Irish jig. I just thought he was like a literal racist, and I thought he was lying about being like not being Klansman. Like I thought he was a liar. Like I thought he just wanted some blood. Like the whole Irish part didn't come in until after the movie. I'm ashamed to say. I'm sorry. But I love that aspect of his character, because no, he was not just like a white racist vampire, which I thought he was, and I'm so sorry. He was a white vampire who wasn't really, this is gonna sound bad when I say it, but he wasn't intentionally racist. You know, he was like one of those covert racist, where it's more like racism out of, is it racism out of ignorance? You know, like he's trying, like he thinks he's like helping and he's connecting to these people, but at the end of the day, like you're not. Like you're actually trying to, you just took away the souls of like 50-ish Black Americans, you know, who were trying to have a good time. Like you just literally removed their souls under the guise of like community, and then on top of that, you're trying to take even more and take Sammy's gift away. You know, like that's racism. Like you're trying to use his gift for your benefit, like under the guise of like, you know, community and seeing my own ancestors and like get it. However, it's still selfish. Okay, what else? I haven't talked about Stack and Mary at all. They were cute, I guess. Like they weren't a bad couple. I just feel like my brain was like stuck on Smoke and Annie so much. But I have nothing against Mary. I know people are like, Mary and her whiteness and her, she was trying to align with the white people and all that stuff. And people don't like Mary because of that. And like, I almost got lost in the sauce. And I was like, no, she's utilizing her resources. Like, okay, I think people are trying to apply like 2025 America and like just modern America to 1930s America. First of all, let's get the one drop rule under control, people. Okay, listen, let me tell you something. I know modern Americans and modern blacks, the blacks, but modern like Black people are under the guise of like the one drop rule does not apply anymore. Phenotypically, you have to be Black. Like it doesn't matter if your grandparent, your this, your that was Black. Like you need to be Black, right? We have our own opinions. I'm loving it. I love the discourse. Like I love the conversation, because like there's the context of it and everything. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal to some people, but again, like you have to be in the experience and in the shoes of the darker skinned Black people when you listen to their perspectives, and the idea that they are kind of being erased by these like half Black, 25% Black. Like it's like that one drop rule is like actually working. So in the context of today, it makes sense that people don't want to apply that. However, we're not in the context of today. This movie was in 1932. Like, did we not take US history? Like one drop meant one drop, y'all. Like they were so racist. Y'all. Like one drop was one drop. You could look white all you wanted. If you got that one drop, you are Black. Okay, you're Black. You gotta put yourself in the context of 1932 America and 1932 race relations. Okay, I heard someone say like this: America's race politics and race relations is very different because of our history with slavery and our history of Jim Crow and our history with just like everything that's involved in that. Like you cannot apply another country, another time period. Like our relationship with race is crazy. I mean, granted, a lot of people's relationship with race is crazy. Like, I don't even know which one's the worst. Like, everyone has like an issue of skin color and race. People make America seem like the worst one. But like, if you really deep dive into like the history and the culture of everyone relationship, everyone like, it's just effed up all around. It's effed up all around. But everyone has like their own, and so we have our own. You gotta go in the context of America, and you gotta go in the context of America in the 1930s. Like, y'all, one drop was a real thing, and white passing was a real thing. And white passing, again, people say it like this: it's not white passing to black people. Like, you can't be like clocking that person being like, are they black or white? Like, no, like white passing to white people, as in like you could stand next to that person and there's not a question like, oh, you're white. And then it's only until they go into the 23andMe that it's like, oh, you have a little bit of black. Yeah, you're a black lady. But yes, sorry about that. People are mad about Mary freaking being like utilizing like her white passingness in order to help the twins. And yes, I know like in some ways she is kind of the cause of all this, because like if she hadn't gone outside, she wouldn't have gotten bit. But like, I think at the end of the day, I feel like they would have gotten it. They would have found someone. Like, cornbread was like right there. If it wasn't gonna be Mary, it was gonna be cornbread. And it's like, y'all, let's all calm down. Like, she's not using her white passingness to kind of help herself. She's using her white passingness and like her attributes to help the community as a large, you know? And isn't that what we want? Like, hello? Like, am I wrong? Did I miss something? Like, that's the whole point of having allies. I don't even want to call Mary an ally because she's black. In the context of this movie, she's a black lady. She's a white passing black lady. I know like there's like a whole nother discourse of like allies and stuff, but isn't that the whole point of allies? Like, you are not just someone who like claims to stand with the blacks. Like, you're actually using your whiteness or your like whatever other attribute you have to help the plight of black people, you know, to help move her community forward. It's like the same thing where like, I don't know if this story is like all around, but I remember this story where it's like two sisters, but one's white passing and one's just like black passing. They're both black, but one's white passing, one's just like comes off as black. And the black one, like, they're being very passive to her, like as she's checking out her stuff, and the white passing one steps in and is like, hey, don't talk to her like that, like blah blah blah, like we're together, stuff like that. And it kind of like helps. And that's like the same thing. It's like she's using her white passingness, like those attributes, to help the community. What's the problem? She didn't know they were freaking vampires. She just knew they were like a little bit weird, like they were weird people. But yeah, Mary didn't do anything wrong, okay? Leave her alone. People are trying to come for her. I don't understand that. Like, she's been with the people, okay? However, a person that I will be okay with you guys coming for is you guys are gonna hate me for this one too. I forgot her name. I don't know why I forgot her name all of a sudden. Grace. Okay. I don't even want to go too much into this. Listen. I will not forgive her for wanting to leave the twins. Now granted, I want everyone to know I understand she's a mother. Okay, she's a mother. We get it. She's a mother. She has a kid to go home to. Like, she didn't ask to be in all this. Fair, we get it. It doesn't change the fact that she was still the first one to be like, we gotta get the heck out of here. And she's like one of the only people in the group who knows like what happened to Stack. It doesn't help that her husband was willing to stay and help out. Like, literally, he said to her, his brother just died. Like, his brother just got attacked. And then she's the one to be like, that's not our problem. We gotta go. Which, okay, again, she's a mother. But okay, strike number one. You're not willing to stay and help and figure out what's going on to these people who are like, yes, you guys are business partners, but like, I also am under the assumption that you guys like have a bigger relationship than that. Like, maybe you guys are like friends. Maybe you guys are like in a friendly like, you know, his brother just died. His brother just died, y'all. Like, what you mean we gotta get the car and go? The heck? Are you guys not friends? Like, you guys are friends, and like, you guys are, I don't know, I'm under the impression that they're not just business partners, like they're friends too. Granted, and then also on top of that, Perlene just met these boys and she's staying, like, for Sammy's sake, right? Like, Delta Slim stayed. Even as a business partner, like, you didn't want to stay. All the other business partners stayed. You didn't want to stay. Strike one against Grace. Strike two against Grace, of course, was when she called in and invited the vampires in, right? People are mad at other people pointing this out because it's like, oh, she's a mother. Like, you guys can't just stay in the freaking thing, like, waiting for the vampires to come, because if she hadn't invited them in, they would have gone to the town. They would have like killed everyone. Like, all of Mississippi would become like vampires. I'm not even gonna argue if that would have happened or not, because there's some people who say like, no, they would have just stayed because they really wanted Sammy, and there's some people who said like, yeah, they would have killed the town. I don't even care. That's not even the point of this whole argument. Like, we're not gonna say like what the vampires would have and would not have done. Who gave her the right to invite the vampires in on everyone else? Like, it would be one thing if she was like the only person there, but like, by inviting these vampires in, you're risking the lives of everybody else in there. Now, do I think they should be like sitting ducks and kind of just stay and wait for the sun to come up? No, like, I think that it's good that they did have the fight, but like, dang, what if someone wasn't ready? What if someone was taking like a bathroom break? What if someone like needed to hype themselves up a little bit more, you know? Like, who are you to be like, come in, mother effers, just come in. Like, dang, like give the rest of us some time. Like, come on now. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, give the rest of us some time. I don't think they were sitting ducks. Like, they had everything prepared. I feel like they were just trying to buy more time to get the plans ready. That's like my perspective. Like, that's like they were gonna fight, but like they were just trying to bide some time or see what was gonna happen. But like to just invite them in, like, I don't know. Like, I get the idea, like we need to speed this up, like we're trying to kill them, but like dang, like can we all be in agreement, or at least like more of us, like more than half of us be in agreement, like the majority. Can't just be one person talking about something like come in, mother effers. And then strike 3 for Grace was like she just killed her husband. Like, baby, we could have used you for everybody else in that thing. Okay, you saw them all like coming out. How you got Annie, Slim, Delta Slim, Pearline killing everybody and everything, like getting like 10 bodies on their roster already, right? Like in terms of fighting, and you only get 1, your husband. Strike 3 and you're out, baby. Like, I just don't like it. And it's something to be said about race relations as well. I'm not gonna say it because people get mad about that stuff. But just know I'm thinking it, okay? Just know I'm thinking it, okay? So 3 strikes, Grace. You're out, baby. You're out, baby girl. Right, that's really all I have to say right now. I'm sure there's so much more. There's, like I said, Sinners is like one of those movies that like, there's just so many details that like were put in there for a reason. So there's so much you can say and so much you can talk about, and I love it. It's such a good movie. Yeah, thank you for listening to my chat. I know most of it didn't make any sense, but like Cornbread did. If you liked the video, like the video. If you like me, think about subscribing. And if you want to comment anything down below, just give me a comment. Give me the comment and the subscribe. Just put it in my hand. Just subscribe right here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.